It's Pharrell for Fall Ball. We're in Hayden Duffy's office. He's a powerful executive inside Lifetime Athletic because he chose to have a healthy way of living instead of being a basketball star. There was a time when Hayden used to score 30 a game in the UHW8 men's league and show up every week for all the games. It seems like a distant memory though, because he's only showed up to play in 2 games in the last year. Tonight is Uncle Chubby's last regular season game. However, they are in the playoffs. They'll go into the playoffs winless. They're excited about their future though. Guys like Eric and Danny on the team don't even know who Hayden is. So I'm going to introduce you to him again on this week's version of In Your Face Hoops, where we dunk, hang on the rim, bend the rim, and leave the bill for Lifetime to fix it. Here's my 2 favorite people, Chris Patrick, who a lot of people were asking questions about. Come a little closer, son. Thanks. You had a Movember mustache. Now you have kind of more of a 5 o'clock movie star shadow mustache. But when you had the Movember mustache, were there people asking you if you were, filming dirty movies?
Yeah, I think that was the least of my problem because I work with kids for a living, so they were more concerned with the other things.
So the parents were questioning what you were doing in your spare time.
That is correct.
So your team is awful.
We are pretty good. We look a lot better than we play, so I think that's what we're going with. If we can't play good, we gotta look good.
So you have actually played 1 good game this year, and it was against the Ballers. When we gave you 2 players on our team to play with you guys, I think you only lost by like 5 or 6 points, and you had us on the ropes when we actually gave you 2 of our players. What happened there?
I think we just got tired. Your guys weren't as good as our guys, so they kind of messed up our team chemistry.
So our guys screwed up your guys.
Yes.
So you almost won, but you still blame the Ballers guys that helped you guys almost win.
Yes.
A powerful salesman here at the company, selling memberships and breaking records within the company. You used to break records on the basketball floor, but those days are long gone, and now you're wearing a tie to work, and everyone on your team hates your guts.
Yeah, I've gotten some mean emails from them, but there's rumors that I will be around in the playoffs. We're gonna make a last-minute playoff push. We're winless, but I sense a banner on the wall in the gym.
So you're actually planning to come back for next week's play-in playoff game with a 5 and 6 meet, and you had said something to me earlier in the day that you were planning on chucking upwards of 50 shots.
50 to 60, at least 30 points. I'll have the most rebounds and steals. It's gonna be a good game.
You're not even like in game shape. You haven't played basketball in almost a year.
I'm always in game shape. It's a secret, but it'll come out.
So when you get people to join the club, do you ever try to get anyone to join the UHW8 League?
Every single time. I push it every time.
How's that going for you?
Only 6 teams, I think, this season, so it's not going as good as it should.
Did anyone say that they actually wanted to play for Uncle Chubby's, or were people asking if the name of your team was indicative of Chris's last dirty movie?
The stash might have something to do with the dirty movie that he had. He is also the one that came up with the name, so there might be some correlation there.
Were anyone within the club boundaries ever asking you about the name Uncle Chubby's?
Yes, and I tell them I get it from my brother's kid because ever since I graduated college, I've been packing on the pounds.
So you don't work out either. You just get people to work out, and you're a bad influence on everyone at the club.
No. I work out, UHW8, everything. We're always here, and we're making sure that our members are working out too.
That's great, except you don't play basketball ever.
I told you I'll be back in the playoffs.
You don't even know the guys' names on your team.
We got Mike, Eric, that other guy, and Chris.
Yeah, that other guy. He's a great player.
Yeah, he's actually one of my best.
You've been on several bad teams over the last 2 years. How do you feel about being relegated to, crappy teams and crappy team names?
Well, I like the people I play with. We may not be the best basketball players, but we are a good group of friends. So I'd rather have fun than win.
Do you believe that Eric and Danny are actually community hooligans?
I do believe so, yes. I've seen them while I drive into work, and they usually look they're up to no good.
Soaping houses, car windows, eggings, theft, petty, small, larceny.
Oh yeah, I've seen it all.
Do you think that, like, in your play-in playoff game, you could actually upset someone and win a game for the first time ever and, like, stop being losers?
Oh yeah, this is lifetime Montvale Athletic U hoops. Anything can
Anything
happen.
can happen.
So you think that, like, just because you're gonna lose your last regular season game this week and you'll go into the playoffs winless, that you could actually win the whole damn thing?
Oh, absolutely. Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
So if you upset, I think it's going to be Tropics in the first round, unless something crazy happens. I think it's going to be the 4-5, you guys against them. They've actually gotten a lot better since we as well gave them two of our best players, and they now can almost beat us. Do you think you can upset them and then play the Ballers and beat us?
Like we said, we got Hayden Duffy's coming back for the playoffs, so
30
anything
points.
can happen.
Do you think that you'll be able to stop our 6'7", 260-pound Big White Country Club with, like, I'm thinking upwards of like 4 to 5 blocks in the game?
We got the secret weapon, Big Lou, the Lou Bear. He's all body. He'll be able to body him up.
I had chili for dinner and I just belched. Did anybody smell it?
It smells pretty good.
Thanks.
Now I'm hungry.
Are you hungry
I'm a
now?
little hungry now.
Dude, I mean, I remember when you used to wear like basketball garb and now you're like scaring me with all this professionalism.
I know. It's I gotta get back to.
Do you like your job better? Didn't you like used to work at the front desk or something?
I did. I started at the front. Now I'm back here, and it's treating me a little bit better.
Isn't that how you guys ended up like teammates? Because you guys were both at the front desk?
Teammates and best friends. Yes.
Did you ever like tell him he looked silly with his dirty movie mustache?
I couldn't tell him it to his face, but secretly I was thinking it.
What happened to your three-point shooting? You used to be one of the league leaders.
I lost the mustache. When the mustache went, so did the stroke.
So like even shooting air balls now, you don't even care.
I'm lucky if they hit anything, so if we get air, that's fine.
Have you checked the IDs of several of your players on your team to see if they're actually, men?
Yes. Part of the job here is to make sure that everyone in the league is over 18, so they are all of age.
You're sure? Because like I thought a couple of them, I've seen them in the community, at Chuck E. Cheese and the like, and it seemed like they were in their teens, like 13, 14-ish.
So they are the hooligans of Montvale, so I wouldn't be surprised if they had fake IDs.
Have you enjoyed this season, losing every game and seeing how many you can lose by?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We're just here to get a run around. Make sure we're staying lifetime athletic fit.
We are all in great shape, and none of us like each other. It's U Hoops Fall Ball. The playoffs are next week. Strap in, it's going to be a hell of a run.
Points.
Everybody's talking about Hayden Duffy's return. He's going to chuck 50 shots, and he's going to block a 6'7" guy 4 to 5 times, and then he's going to make a dirty movie with Uncle Chubby here. See ya, we're better than you. We have more fun than you, and we make dirty movies, but don't tell anyone.